And we're now live, and hopefully we are on Twitter and Facebook as well this time. We just finished broadcasting, not finished, just took a brief break because what we're doing is writing a parody. So, hey, come on in. We're writing a parody together. See, this over here. We're taking We Didn't Start the Fire, we're turning it into He Didn't Stop the Virus. And so far, it's been amazing. There's so many talented people out there. But the first section that we did was we only broadcast for about 2.5 hours on YouTube. It never went up on Twitter, even though I said on Twitter and Facebook, hey, come and join us and be part of this. So I wanted to give everybody a chance to come in. For whatever reason, Restream didn't send it out to the other platforms as well. So now all the platforms should be doing it. And we're just waiting on Twitch, but nobody ever looks at me on Twitch, so I'm not going to worry about that. So let's get right back into it. Here's the way it works. You can join in the chat, and I am... Oh, hey, Nightmare. Okay, good. I'm going to send out a link to what we've got so far. This is all a Google Drive digital doc. Let me go back to the right screen for me. And as you guys see stuff, just sort of shout it out. Hey, Cam. Yeah, sorry, Cam. We were only doing this on YouTube before. Not sure why it wasn't broadcasting over Twitter, but good to see you. That means it is working over Twitter. So fantastic. What we're doing is we're just taking the song. Everybody knows the song, We Didn't Start the Fire. And we're kind of filling in lines, words, sort of whatever comes to mind. Feel free to say it in the chat room. And then we pick it up and put it into. Now, there are no bad ideas. There are some cases where we have multiple ideas for the same line, and then somebody comes up with something better. So throw out what you got there, and maybe somebody will take it and say, oh, what if we said it this way instead? And, oh, my God, that's funny. So we're sort of doing this by consensus, crowdsourcing parody. So hello from England. Hi, Rachel. And I am going to send out a link now that all of you, if you want to, you don't have to because I scroll up and down and you guys can see. I'm kind of going through, you'll get the hang of it. And then I've got a bunch of keywords down at the bottom that the people that have been in the chat room already in YouTube have contributed, sort of ideas that have something to do with coronavirus and Trump and what's been happening in the last, what's it been, 12 months? Has it been a year yet? We've been in quarantine for a year. Kevinly Daughter is also here with me. I don't know if you can see her. You can't. I mean, do you want to be on camera? No, she doesn't want to be on camera. She's not talking today because her throat is sore. But she is sitting right beside me. So if you want to say something to Kevinly Daughter, she's there. There, that's her hand, her baby monkey hand. Show your baby monkey hand. See, she calls them her baby monkey hands. Look at that. Look at that little tiny baby monkey hand. That's what she has. She's adorable. Lizzie's back. Okay, virus spread to our shores. China's under martial law. Yes. So that's the kind of thing. See, Lizzie was in the last session we were doing on YouTube. Just kind of throw stuff out there, and we take what works, what doesn't work. We throw it all together. Okay. Nightmare Alpha says hi. She can see you, Nightmare Alpha. So you can chat too if you want to. You can chat. She'll be in the chat room, so sometimes the stuff coming out of there is going to be her. Sometimes it'll be me. I'm going to send you guys the link right now. So this is the link to the lyrics we have so far. You can open that up or not open that up. It's up to you. If you're on Facebook, you can't do that. But if you want to get that link, switch over from Facebook to YouTube by going to youtube.com/KevinlyFather and then finding the live broadcast there. Because Facebook chat sucks, quite frankly. Plus, if you want to watch it on YouTube, you're going to be about 10 to 15 seconds ahead of the Twitch feed. Not the Twitch feed. Well, I don't know about the Twitch feed. Of the Twitter feed. So the YouTube feed comes in much faster, and you're able to respond, shoot out ideas, fact check for me, that sort of thing, quicker if you're on the YouTube feed. If you're on the Twitter feed and you're comfortable with, you don't have to go anywhere. You're going to be getting this now. But the last 2.5 hours, you've got none of it. Okay, let's get back to it here. Yeah, everybody's an Amanda fan here. Yeah, this is a song. So this is what we're doing. We're taking the song, the Billy Joel song, We Didn't Start the Fire. We're turning it into He Didn't Stop the Virus. And changing the original lyrics, writing a parody, basically. For example, Hemingway, Eichmann, Stranger in a Strange Land becomes everybody gets a test, White House staff, but not the rest. So you get the idea. And her keyboard isn't working. There we go. Yeah, that was a rhyme, Lizzie. Is it working now? There. Okay, there. So, Lizzie, that was Kevinly Daughter laughing at your monkey hands reference. Okay, so let's get going with this. This is what we were working on earlier, guys. We have some lines that are just kind of random lines that we like to get in there somewhere. And then at the bottom, we have a whole list of words that are sort of virus-centric. You can, like I said, you can either use that link and pull this up, or we go back to this every once in a while because we're like, we get going off on a tangent, and then we realize, oh yeah, we haven't talked about sarcasm yet, or FIFA, or all the stuff, all the mistakes Trump has made, etc., etc. So we want to get some of this stuff in. Let's just take a look at it. Italy, hydroxychloroquine. We talked about Melania social distancing herself. Like, where's Melania? Something to do with Be Best. She just read a story. The FIFA reference when he called FEMA FIFA. We're all warriors. The plague, the invisible enemy, whistleblower, Kellyanne Conway, Pence. I think we might have Pence in there now. The Chinese lab, bats, not taking responsibility, remdesivir, asymptomatic, telling people to stay at home. The swab. We haven't talked about swabs in here anywhere. Johns Hopkins, Abbott Labs, hoax. It's not just the flu. Hoax again. I guess we can get rid of one of those. Boop. And there, it's gone. Unmasking, scarves, Dr. Scarf, Dr. Breaks, the FDA, Fauci, Nobel Prize. Of course, that was a reference to a tweet where he called the Nobel Prize the Nobel Prize. Hold on, I'm going to move that. Where is it? Right there. Hold on, I'm going to just adjust something on here. There we go. That's better. Okay. And going back here, shipping clerk. We're not a shipping clerk. Beautiful tests, social distancing, contact trace, and then, of course, the disinfectants. I can't believe that we haven't worked disinfectants in there anywhere. So injecting the disinfectants. I think we've got meat plants in there somewhere. Hold on, I can check. Yeah, we got 2 references to meat here. Oh, yeah, so this is, as we're jumping around, people are kind of swab up the nose. You say it's just a hoax. Okay, we can use that somewhere maybe. Yeah, we're on. Oh, hey, CD Elliott, who are you on Twitter? Is that Cam? I don't even know because you've got a different name. I also see, as you can see on my chat window over there, I see different names than you are putting into the system necessarily. Okay, Donald Trump has made a mockery of the Republican Party for 4 years. Support the end of Libert. All right. Light in the... Oh, that's right. Light in the body. That's another thing, Patty Lou. Yeah, that's a very, very good one. So that's kind of in the same spectrum as injecting powerful light. I like that. So again, these are the buzzwords down at the bottom, and we're going to take them and somehow try and squeeze them into the top. So let's go back, because we've kind of filled some of this stuff together. Let's go back and let's just take a look. So Joseph Stalin, Malenkov, Nasser, and Prokofiev. Like, we're not going to find something that's going to rhyme with Prokofiev, so we can just throw in anything there. So we can take one of our random lines that you guys have been coming up with. Let's see, there's a couple more coming in here. Lie about the FDA, blame China, run away. Oh, we had the China line right up at the beginning. Lie about the FDA. Okay, we're going to pop that in there then. And for those of you who are just joining us, it's going to seem a little disjointed to begin with, but you'll kind of get the feel of what we're doing here. So I'm going to put this in here, but it's not necessarily just nailed in there. If you come up with something better than that for what was before, I can drag this down slightly so you get it, but there we go. So the first line of the song is Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray. Lie about the FDA, blame China, run away. Lie about the FDA doesn't have to stay there. It's not nailed in there. We might change it. If you get something better like, oh, Doris Day would rhyme with whatever, cannot stay, or home stay, whatever, then let us know. Don't, just because something's in there doesn't mean that it's nailed in there. Okay. Barbara, I've already got airlines, bailing out the airlines. Let's go take a look at that. So here, Bacon, Reagan, Palestine, terror on the airlines. So Somebody feels fine. So bacon could be bacon. We're running out of bacon. There's all sorts of things to go with there. And I just want to make sure that the chat window's in the correct location. And there we go. Excellent. Okay, I think we're good. I think so. Let's get going with this. Yeah, so we've got bailing out the airlines, which I like. Banning all the airlines. You could banning all the flights. He didn't ban the airlines because we're giving like $86 billion to the airlines. So, yeah, someone said they feel fine just recently. Who was that, Andrea? Anybody? See, this is what we're doing. Like somebody said that they felt fine recently. Who said they felt fine? And that might rhyme with airlines. Or anything else that rhymes with airlines. So if you're at home, well, of course you're at home. If you're somewhere and you have access to Rhyme Zone or you're on your phone, just go over to Rhyme Zone or another rhyme site and just look up what rhymes with airlines. And if something makes sense to you, then spit it out. I'm going to run out of voice by the end of the day. I'm not going to be able to record this for a few. Okay, so let's go back to, so there's a couple here. Right above that, you can see we're missing the first part of this sentence. Oh, of course, the stuff in bold is the stuff we've written already. So the original line is Moonshot, Woodstock, Watergate, Punk Rock. We've got something, Task Force, Obamagate, Space Force. We're just going to get rid of that because that's not part of it. So we just need something to take the place of Moonshot. And the way we're doing that is now that we're sort of filling in most of the lines, we just go down to our buzzwords and we can use any of these. So let's look at the rest of the line here. Where'd it go? Boop. There it is. So Moonshot, Woodstock, Watergate, but we've got so far as Task Force, Obamagate, Space Force. Something that goes with that, Italy, Task Force, FIFA, sarcasm, Warriors could fit in there. Warriors, Task Force, Obamagate. Warriors is in there. Whistleblower could also fit in there. Hey, Rich. Pence said he felt fine. Yeah, so I think we've used Pence before. We may not have. Hold on, let's go back. And yeah, we're jumping all over the place here. 2 of 2 for Pence, so let's go find the first reference to Pence. Old Mitch, Sean Penn, Old Mitch, Mike Pence, always shouting nonsense. Yeah, so, but Sean Penn, oh, he's not in the original version. I just changed that. So that's a possibility. Mike Pence feels fine. What was the rhyme that we had for that one, guys? Yeah, we don't want to use Obamagates twice. Warriors, we'll put Warriors in there. So Force, let me find space. There we go. And again, this could change. So John Glenn, that's right. John Glenn is the original one. Sean Penn rhyming with John Glenn, so we just had that there, but it doesn't have to stay there. So let's go back to Pence here, because we can use Pence feeling fine with the airlines. That's what it was. Bailing out the airlines. Mike Pence feeling fine. Mike Pence feeling fine, bailing out the airlines. I kind of don't like the imagery of Mike Pence feeling fine. Mike Pence not so fine. Confine. Airlines. Rhyme. Warriors sound good. Okay, good. Yeah, Warriors. Task Force, Obamagate, Throat, Horse. I like that. We kind of want Space Force in there, though, but I like Throat, Horse as well. Who's got a throat that's horse? Rand Paul. I think we got rid of Rand Paul before. Maybe he's still in there. Blood Clot for Moonshot. Boom. There it is. I like it even better. Because that's a thing. Good job, Lizzie. So now Warriors is back into the mix, so we can use that somewhere else. Wheel of Fortune, Sally Yates, Walls of Fortune. I'm not married to Walls of Fortune, so why don't we put Warriors in there? Mike says he feels fine. Mike says he feels fine. Pence says he feels fine. Airlines. Okay, let's pop that in there. Here we go. Oh, you know what we need there? What we need there somehow is the concept of bailing out the airlines. Like, we're giving $86 billion to the airlines, but we can't get unemployment. Like, people, we're getting what, $1,200 checks out of the last 3 months, and the airlines are getting $86 billion when the airlines made $250 billion in the last 10 years that they could have squirreled away and not had to have the taxpayers bailing. So let's focus on that, guys. Get the wheels rolling on that. So Pence says he feels fine. So something to do with time, rents due. Mike's good. Warriors, no swabs. No one has a job in swab. I like that. Let's pull that out of there. Fauci does have a hoarse throat. Yes. Okay, hold on. $1,200 check works as well. Blood clot, because the Rona causes clots. Yeah, it does. Employment rapidly declines. Bailing out the airline. Okay, I like that. Yep. Okay, we'll get rid of Mike here. Something to do with the record, but I like that concept. See, you connect the two lines. Well, we bail out the airlines. Okay. But we bail out the airlines. I like the concept better of one side is getting just money shoveled at them, and the other side is like, hey, we just need some money to pay the rent. The airlines are going to be fine, one or the other, right? They'll come back into business when this is all over. But he bails out the he bails out the airlines. Unemployment not in time. I like it. Yes. Good. Unemployment not in time. Also, crime rhymes with that as well. But I like the connection here, and that's not the right spelling. Okay. And Russians in Afghanistan. I put in there. Russians finally got their man. Doesn't have to be there. Iran and Russians, I like sticking with the original lyrics as much as we can, but again, not married to any of it. Okay, so yeah, we already caught up with that. Let's go back up to the top and see what's going on. Not the top, here. So, Joseph Stalin, Malenkov, Nasser, and Prokofiev. We haven't done anything with that. Asymptomatic people spread it on the cell block. Communists on the cell block. Manafort, because they released Manafort. So let's just put Manafort in there. Oh, Roy Cohn, Monfrone, Tuscanini, Dacron, working around the clock. So Dacron doesn't rhyme with anything. It rhymes with Juan Perón. And we can take... I've got something to do with Roy Cohn here. So we're just going to leave this blank because I have a bit that I want to do around Roy Cohn, because this is the same Roy Cohn from the Billy Joel song that was Trump's mentor. Same guy all these years later. He was a problem back then, but remember, he mentored Trump. There's a couple of good documentaries. I think one of them is on Netflix if you look up Roy Cohn. It's fascinating. Okay, unemployment. Carol. Hey, Carol. Why did people not save money? Your show is... Oh, thank you, Carol. That's a good question. Why did people not save money? Unemployment steeply climbs. Unemployed in springtime. At random. Yes, at random. Unemployment steeply climbs. I like the not in time. Like, we can't... Okay, unemployment steeply climbs, but he bails out the air. It's hard to fit that in. But yes, that's the track that we're going for there. Hold on. Unemployment. I like unemployment not in time because it's simple, it's relatable. Unemployment not in time bails out the airlines. A terror on the airline. He bails out the airlines. He bails. Okay, so we're getting rid of the but because it just doesn't work. Oops, got rid of everything. Unemployment not in time. He bails. We bailed on that. He bail out the airlines. Boop. There we go. Russians finally got there, man. Russians have a better plan. Russians also have no plan. Yeah, Russia wasn't testing people as well. And then there's been doctors. I think 3 doctors have been thrown out of the same hospital window. They all jumped. Killed themselves. Bailing out, yep. Yeah, I know bailing out has a better rhythm to it, but we want to pin this where it hurts. Market crash in 2020 is not so great. Market crash in it was 29. Oh, but he said 28. You're absolutely right. That's right, Airbus. And we had 1917 in there somewhere too. Hold on, let me go back to that. Flu in 1917. Melania in quarantine. Flu in 1917. That's actually the same word, but yeah, quarantine 17. That's brilliant. Working around, so that's just sort of a line hanging out in the middle of nowhere there. I have warriors already. Yeah, 100% for you at random. At random, somebody likes what you said. Okay, you can call me Kev, sure. We're all in quarantine. Yeah, so we want to get. Yeah, because Melania is social distancing. She's not necessarily in quarantine. Flew in 1917, rock around the clock. Flew in 1917. So that line doesn't fit there. I'm not even sure what it's doing there. But all of us in quarantine, all of us. So that, because the flu in 1917 is the second part of that, it would be nice if all of us in quarantine had something to do with the flu in 1917. You said flu in 1917. No flu in 1917. Like, everybody knows now. In fact, I was just listening to Lawrence O'Donnell this morning. Actually, I was listening to it. But anyway, he was talking about how Trump has said 1917. So now, by the way, no one's keep track of this except me. Oh, kitty cat? No, you want to show the kitty cat? Oh yeah, that was a cat. Everybody, that's the purpose of the quarantine. Like flu. Okay, he always says, yes, that's true, Carol. He always says 1918, but it should be 1917. There's the cat. There's Kitty. Just like the flu in 1917, all of us in quarantine. Just all of us in quarantine. Okay, so we have to put that. Yes, the answer is yes. You guys are on the right track there. We just have to put it in the right place because it's just sort of hanging in there. That's not the rhythm of that line. So we're just going to put that there, and we're going to move this around. I don't even know where to put it. Let's just put it under River Kwai. Like the flu in 1917, yeah. There's nothing in Sputnik, Cho and Lai, bridge on the River Kwai, that doesn't say anything about coronavirus there. So we're just going to ignore that line even exists. But that's where this rhythm would fit in. So we're just going to pop this in here. Okay, Lebanon. You guys will come up with something for that. All of us in quarantine. Flu in 1917. Melania in quarantine. Flu in 1917. All of us in quarantine. You guys might be right there. I might switch that around. So what I'm going to do after we're done, is, and I don't know that we're going to put everything. I don't know that we're going to finish. Quite frankly, I have no voice. Maybe we'll take this up tomorrow. I don't know. And those of you that follow me on Patreon, if you want to follow me on Patreon, go to kevinleefather.com and you can shoot me a message there. If you follow me on Twitter, you can DM me if I follow you. If I don't follow you, somehow let me know, and I'll be happy to follow you if you're doing this with me too. Lebanon, Charles de Gaulle, California baseball. So Lebanon, actually, they did pretty well with the virus to begin with. Then they opened up, And then just a couple of days ago, they shut right back down again because they spiked. And everything's locked down in Lebanon right now for 4 days. But I don't know that anyone knows that. Does anybody know that beside me? Because I'm a total news geek. You're absolutely right, Carol. Flu in 1917, we are all in quarantine, just like the flu in 1917. We are all in quarantine. Yeah. So I like the idea of what you guys are doing there. Fan-free baseball. Well, we got to do South Korean baseball because anybody who's a baseball fan who kind of knows. I kind of also want to use South Korea somewhere else. Like they got it on the same day that we did, and they've done really well with it compared to us. But the line is California baseball, and they're playing baseball. So, and I mean, obviously, Billy Joel, his team, his Brooklyn Dodgers, got stolen. I don't know, maybe he's a Yankees fan, but the Brooklyn Dodgers got stolen to Los Angeles, and that was part of his "We Didn't Start the Fire." So, let's look at Lebanon, Charles de Gaulle, and I'm not sure why is that the French way to spell Charles? I don't even know. Charles de Gaulle, California baseball. So something that rhymes with baseball. So quarantine for us all, but we've already got quarantine somewhere else. Swabs. Let's go down to our buzzwords and maybe something will trigger here. Chloroquine for us all, South Korean baseball. Warriors, one and all, South Korean baseball. Donald Trump will kill us all, South Korean baseball. These are just ideas I'm throwing out. America instead of Lebanon. Yeah, I don't know that we have to stay with South Korea tested all. Now they're playing baseball. Okay, there it is right there. Now they're good. Very, very good at random. Okay, that's a baseball clap for you. Slightly louder than a golf clap. Where'd it go? Baseball. There it is. South Korean tested all. Now they're playing baseball. Beautiful. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. You guys are brilliant. I want you to shine and make me look good. So, okay, we're past Lebanon now. Let's move on. South Korea and U.S. hit. They weren't led by an orange kid. I like it. I like it a lot, Calliope. Are you in England? Where are you that git is a reference for you? Because Americans don't know what a git is. But I do. No swab. Yeah, no swab, no jobs. Don't let me forget about that. Let me go down to this one. Swabs. Swab. Job. Something about cannot get a nose swab, don't even have it, no insurance without a job. Like we're kind of at the point now. I kind of want to go down. Phoenix, perfect. Yeah, everybody knows git in Phoenix. Good for you for being knowledgeable in Phoenix. What? Yes to what, Lizzie? So I don't even have a job. No insurance, lost my job. No insurance, lost my job. Okay, all right. I think my brain said that, but is that what you're talking about, Lizzie? Because I like that. No insurance, lost my job. No insurance, lost my job. Now can't get a nasal job. Now can't get a nasal swab. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, so Lizzie likes that, and so I'm going with Lizzie on this one. And I don't know where we can fit that in, but a lot of this stuff, like these are all just random lines, this blue section in here, just random floating lines that we can fit in. In fact, we might already have too much for what we need here, but again, I'm going to kind of parse this as you guys don't have to watch me parse it. But if you guys see something as we're going through here, and you're like, oh my God, this would work so well there, let me know. And again, you can see this if you go to this link, wherever you are. Let me copy the link again and put it in the chat room. I have to make this go. Okay, there's the link if you want to see what we have so far. Crash in 1928. 2020 is not too late. GOP selling stocks. Oh, good. The senator's selling stock. That's also too. Cash in using inside talk. Yes. Insider trading with the senators. That's very good, Airbus. So go down here. Sarcasm. God, there's so much good stuff that I want to get in here. Just make it like a 30-minute song. It's like one of those. What was that song? Happy. There was a 24-hour video for Happy. We could just do 24 hours of verses of the Trumpster fire. Okay. Where's Trump's wife? Nobody knows. She did read something on Easter. Let me grab that, Airbus, because I like the concepts behind it. And Burr. Burr. What do we have that rhymes with Burr? And is it Laughlin? Loeffler. How do we say her name? It is a 30-minute song already, Lizzie. Okay. Burr. Let's go back up here. And we're going to... Burr and... I cannot spell, guys, but... So that's all the effort I'm going to give to that one. Let's go back up and... lie about the FDA. Lie about the FDA. Blame China. Run away. Lie about the FDA. What's the WHO, of course, World Health Organization, but FDA fits there. What's the other? The NIH, which doesn't rhyme with run away. CDC. Oh, the CDC. We got to put CDC in here too. Okay, well, guys, this is almost too much. And as you can tell, I'm winding down here. The Ben-Hur line. Okay, so where's the Ben-Hur line? Two more besides Ben-Hur. Richard Burr. Boom. You get. See? This is why you guys are here. To help me. Okay, yeah. Okay, and it's Kelly, isn't it? Hold on, what's the senator's name? I don't want to show you guys that. Here we go. What I thought about one time, I should just let's take a look at my Google search. No, we can rhyme this or whatever. Then I'm looking at it, but all the Google search results are kitty porn. You guys can see my hand there. Kitty porn. You got what I was meaning. What are we looking for? Oh yeah, Senator. Kelly Loeffler. That's how you spell it. Okay. I'm going to take her. I'm going to put her over her. Or Kelly Loeffler. Oh, God. Kelly, calm down. Jesus, Kelly. What are we at? 12 point here? Yeah, this looks right. Yeah, 12 point. Okay, so, thank you, at random. I beat you. Little Rock, Pasternak, Mini Manakara, because the GOP selling stock should be. Well, we just got selling stock. Kerouac selling stock. Little Rock selling stock. Pasternak. There is a Pasternak now. He plays hockey, and no one's playing, but nobody except people in Boston would know that. Wasn't there something to do with MOP this weekend? I'm down with MOP. Yeah, you know me. Burr sold stock. Ben-Hur. Okay. Let's just wander here because now I'm losing focus, kids. This has been 3 hours of this for me, and I honestly think look at all the bold here. We don't have anything for Joseph Stalin yet, but again, we've got all the sort of random lines just sort of hanging out there. And these are gold right here. There's so much good stuff. This is so awesome. Yeah, look at this. We have more than enough stuff here, guys. We don't have chorus stuff, but this is easy. Excuse me. That's really simple rhyming there, and it's not. With the chorus, this is just standard lyrics. There's nothing. You know what I'm saying? really easy to do that. So we don't have to come up with anything for that, but you can if you want to. We already have a couple of the choruses here. Let's see. And he just keeps lying, will the chorus dying, or will the country's dying or whining? He said he's a hero when it's close to zero. Stuff like that. That can go into the choruses too. So if somebody comes up with, oh, that's good, Airbus. Burr and Loeffler selling out, knew what the virus, knew Corona all about, knew what's coming, didn't shout. Yeah, there's something there. Okay, so as I'll have to go back. KL is in Georgia, and Burr. Burr is, who's Burr? He's not Texas. God, I used to know all the senators too. That's the scary part. My brain is fried now. We didn't hire the liar. I like that. I'm gonna grab that and put it down as a wild line. Hold on. Where's my wild stuff? Here we go. So actually, shoot the chorus at me, guys. Give me stuff. Random, you said there's already a lot of suggestions in the chorus. I know. Throw stuff at me here. Well, what we don't have is I don't think anyone's come up with the, no, we didn't light it, but we tried to fight it. What could work there, though, is the strong light, the very strong light going inside the body. Some kind of reference to that. North Carolina, that's right, for Burr. Debbie, yours is already in there. No. So there's multiple choruses. The chorus is what we're looking at right here. We didn't start the fire; it was always burning since the world's been turned. So Debbie, you already gave me one. It's in there somewhere. It's one of the other ones. But he says that multiple times. So I did take yours, Debbie, and put it in here somewhere. Let me. I know you gave me one. So let me go. I'm not going to go back in the chat. I'm going to find it. Stay with me, guys. See if let's just UV light it, and then trying to find. Good, Barbara. Very, very good. UV lights. That's what it is. I like it. See, you guys are brilliant. Barbara, I'm going to grab that before I forget, and try to light it or put bleach inside it. Also good. I'm gonna do this for all my work every day. Like if I have an audition for Microsoft, I'll be like, here at Microsoft, we make the world a better place. Good job, Liz. Okay, focus, Kevin. UV light it, Barbara. We're gonna pop that in here. Boom. We're just gonna put that right here for now. What was I going to do? I was going to, Debbie, I know you gave me that on the Twitters. I'm just going to go to the Twitters here and grab it. There you are. You guys talk amongst yourselves, come up with other UV light ideas. Okay, there it is. We're going to... right here, I've got yours, Debbie. Let's see what that looks like. We're going to bold it. Okay, so that is in there. I think I actually have it in there somewhere already, but I'm not going to be too fussy because this is going to take a lot of editing to get in there. Okay. Oh, hey, Marfa. Marfa's here? Where's Marfa? There you are. Hey, Marfa. Good to see you. Marfa, one of my patrons. So if you're interested in being a patron, I think almost everybody in here is a patron. If you're not and you'd like to contribute to this sort of thing, a couple of ways to do it. You can go to kevinleefather.com and become a patron there, which is awesome. If you just want to contribute directly, you can do that too, like the people that I just showed right there. Rich is a patron and he contributed directly via PayPal. paypal.me/KevinLeeDad. It's shorter than Kevin Lee Father because you got to write the whole thing out. It's at the end right here. And a surprising number of you joined me on YouTube before. The original broadcast was only on YouTube, which is another story. Maurice Grover, was that right? Hold on, guys. Give me a second here. I think I screwed something up. It's Marcy. Why did it come up Maurice? Marcy, I'm so sorry. Marcy, if you're in here, I I cannot be trusted with anything. I could work for the Trump administration. So, this banner right here, I want to give a shout out to Marcy. She sent me money directly on PayPal, which helps me do this kind of thing, hopefully. And I truly appreciate it, Marcy Maurice. I don't see Marcy in here right now. She was in here earlier, and I hope she did. There we go, where she is. Maurice Grover. So Marcy Grover, if you see Marcy in here later on, tell her thank you. And the next session, she's going to sponsor the whole goddamn thing by herself. Get out of here, Rich Mac. So she's a patron. And so wait, no, Marcy is a patron, and give me a second, not Maurice. Sorry guys, this is the commercial part. This pays for everything. Keep going. Give her to Heavenly Father. Nobody cares. Twitter, blah, blah, blah. Today's broadcast brought to you by new patron, Marcy Grover, and PayPal donors, Danielle Rock. That's right. Danielle's been in here pretty much all day. Yeah. And Rich Mac. Rich. Get out of here. So Rich actually... Marcy, there you are. Yes, I'm so sorry, Marcy. I'm going to figure out the way that Rich Mac sponsors the Billy Joel... 64. We have a voting session. For those of you who don't know, we do a voting thing where we have the top 64 Billy Joel songs and people vote on them. It's like a Final Four, but for Billy Joel. And Rich said he liked Billy Joel, so he's the main sponsor of the Billy Joel thing. He makes the decisions. So just for that, Marcy, I will make you, hey, Laura, I will make you a prime sponsor on something. And you will get all the benefits of being a prime sponsor. Ask Rich what those are. As I mentioned on the podcast I did recently, I got you guys a private VIP tent at the local winery, and I had a ticket to fly you out here, but it was scheduled for next weekend. It doesn't look like Washington's going to open up by then, so I'm really sorry, but I do appreciate your patronage. Okay, did you hear about the dyslexic devil worshiper who sold his soul to Santa? Are we there, folks? Is that what we're doing? But yes, that's good. I like that you can tell that my mind is melted now, Lizzie. Marcy, you're here. I really appreciate it, Marcy. I really do. Laura is the best of the angry and the angriest of his song. Is it, though? Anyway, so I am now a vote behind in the Billy Joel because I haven't done anything with it today or last night. So there will be more Billy Joel 64. Billy Joel Madness is what it's called, coming up. You can see that on my Twitter page. You can also just type in hashtag Billy Joel Madness and you will find out what we're talking about. But I think just about everybody in here already knows about that. A priest, a minister, and a rabbit walk into a bar. The rabbit says, I might be a typo. And we are blocking at random. That is unacceptable behavior. There we go. I love you guys. Okay. Oh, what Carol? Carol said something. Wow. What did Carol say? Now I gotta go back. We're done with the song, guys. I'm so burned on this. You're right. Carol said I'm 75 and Trump is the worst president ever, and that includes Nixon. You're right. No, I'll tell you why you're right. Nixon sabotaged the peace talks in Vietnam during the election campaign. This didn't come out until a couple of years ago when Heidelberg, somebody published the memoir. He died, and then his memoirs were published. Not Eichmann. See, because all these names are in my head right now, I can't think of who published their memoirs, who worked with Nixon. Okay, basically what Nixon did is he sabotaged the peace talks in Vietnam so that the war would still be going when the election happened, and he had a better chance of winning. And because of that delay and the war kept going, 30,000 more Americans died. So Nixon has killed 30,000 Americans. But Trump, because he didn't test for the first 6 weeks, let's call it 80 to 90,000. By the time this is over, 120, 150, who knows how many. But adjusted for inflation, it's still an argument. Getting back to the chat room, guys, let me zoom down. Lots of Russian names. Yeah, in here there's a bunch of Russian names. Oh, Kislyak. We can put Kislyak in here somewhere. Okay. Yeah. Good. I'm glad you guys are laughing. I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. I certainly have enjoyed it. I think I'm going to call it quits for now. And what I'm going to do is relax for a few minutes, and then I'll do some editing today. You'll see me later on today because I will do another Billy Joel Madness update. Oh, come on, Carol. Who's the guy I'm thinking of? The memoirs were published. Was it something Berg? 3 syllables. This is the way my brain works with names. Heidelberg. Come on, Nixon's aide. They just opened up. It was about 2 years ago. They opened up. No, maybe it was 3 or 4 now. This is fascinating. I know this is great for you guys. This is fantastic radio. Vandenberg? No, nope, that wasn't it. God, I'm to the corner left, but yeah. Okay, guys. So I think I've got to call it quits now. My voice is hanging by a string. I'm going to start sounding like Fauci. We have to work Fauci in. Here's your homework. Figure out how to work in. Okay, let's go down to. This is stuff I'm going to say. This is stuff we absolutely have to get in here. CDC, Fauci, Dr. Bricks. That's a rhyming scheme in there or something. Come up with an ending for that, something that rhymes with CDC. Literally the easiest rhyme is the M-E rhyme. CDC, me. Plague, invisible enemy, CDC, Fauci, Dr. Fauci, CDC, Dr. Bricks, Bricks, me, invisible enemy, Dr. Bricks, invisible, no responsibility. Boom, there it is. Okay, hold on, we're putting that together. Dr. Bricks, or Dr. If Dr. Scarf doesn't get in there, I'm okay with it. But she will. We're going to squeeze her in there. Dr. Fauci, CDC, Dr. Fauci, CDC, no responsibility. So that's the ending line to one of the stanzas. And we're going to go put that with the hot list right here because we have to get that in. We'll make that bold. Put in our random lines. Ehrlichman. Yes, you're absolutely right. Thank you. Ehrlichman, Laura. This is why you guys are here, to make me sound smart. You know, I'm going to go back. If you're just joining us, we were talking about Ehrlichman recently publishing his memoirs. Actually, he's dead, so recently dying, and his memoirs coming out showing the Nixon sabotaged the peace talks in Concord Mine in Vietnam, and resulted in the death of 30,000 Americans. Yes, I was. Oh, now everybody has Google. I know what it is. It is so addictive, isn't it? You guys are like tomorrow. You guys are all going to be like, "Oh, hey, Kevin," like sending me DMs. Hey, Kevin, guess what? I wrote my own version. Great. I could literally just be the "We Didn't Start the Fire" guy. I could do a different version of this. And those of you who weren't in the Yahoo chat room, like I literally have written this before. But I haven't recorded it, but it just take a work here. Washing 130 grand instead of Eichmann's in. How funny! It was Ehrlichman. Eichmann's in here. So many lost in Parkland. Like that gives you an idea of how long ago I wrote this. Got to be 2 years ago now. Manafort's Evasion, Michael Flynn, Cohen, Caravan Hysteria, Puppets of Arabia. Like. Our grandchildren, hopefully, won't be able to comprehend what's happening right now. That is my wish for the future. Some of you have grandchildren. Hopefully, they're still so young that they don't care. They're just like, yay, we get to play Xbox all day. Hopefully. Okay, right. This is so addictive. Yeah, Dr. Bricks, we're all at risk. Yes. Did we put that in here somewhere? Let's find it. That's the other one. Dr. Bricks would not be in the one I wrote 2 years ago. What are we, freaky? If I'm like... if Dr. Bricks and Pandemic Corona are in my version from 2 years ago, I'm like, oh my God. And then I woke up. Bricks. I only have one. Scientists are at risk. Okay. No, you didn't come here too late to contribute because this will continue, Laura. So thanks for being here, Laura. It's good to see you. We'll see you later. Next one to do is Eve of Destruction or End of the World as we know it. There's all kinds of stuff that we can do with this. But this is fun. Usually I write these by myself or with some help. A little bit of help, but doing this crowdsourcing is I love it. I don't know if it's going faster or slower than I usually do it, but I like that you guys are giving me ideas that I wouldn't have had myself, and some of them are better than what I would have come up with. So you guys are doing this. It doesn't rhyme, though. Yeah, it's bricks. Trump has blocked Cohen release. Yes, he has. Cohen, Manafort, and Cohen. There's a way to work in Manafort and Cohen. There's a way to work in the fact that Manafort's out and we're sending the kids back to school. Like, there's something there, too. And we talked about Manafort a little bit higher up. So these are just sort of random notes to myself here. All right, guys, that's it for me. I'm done with this right now. I don't know when I'm going to come back to it, but I'll do some editing, and if I need more stuff, I'll post. Hey, I'll be posting in an hour or so, hopefully to give you guys some notice. Again, if you're not already following me on YouTube, that's how you can get a notification. Oh, you know what? You can do it on Twitter too, but I'm not sure how. And it's like on the phone, but you can't do it on the regular site. But there's a way to get notified when I go live on Twitter. Better idea is YouTube, because then you can get an email and you can get it on your phone letting you know when I go live. If you go to the YouTubes, let's go back. YouTube, Heavenly Father, give me a second here and I'll let you guys see it. We're going to go to, I'll run the credits again. I have new credits and a lot of you are in the credits. So don't leave before you see the credits. Display only right here. Yeah, so you hit subscribed and then you hit the little bell right there and that notifies you about the stuff that I'm doing. Look at that, I'm live right now. That's you guys. That's you guys in the TV show. Okay, we're going to end it with the closing credits. Thank you as always, guys. It's been wonderful. Look for your name in the credits. And if you want to get credit, then go to kevinlyfather.com. And we will see you later on today. My brain just slipped into neutral. I apologize. Let's do the credits.